That's the best picture. On the corner where that tire is, if you come through and catch the whole car.
Got it. So what's the purpose of the illuminated tire?
So the tires were a prototype back in, right about 1960.
Okay.
Goodyear made a tire called a neothane tire.
Oh.
So for probably about 4 years, they tested the tire, equipped different vehicles with the tire.
Okay.
And the idea was that the tire could light up. You know, you can only imagine the applications as to what would ultimately or could come of that.
Right.
But the tire went the way of a prototype.
Right.
And it never went to production for retail.
Okay.
And then we purchased this vehicle. This is called the Golden Sahara 2.
Okay.
And it's a George Barris build.
Okay.
So if you look at the car and you could imagine it being black, it looks like the Batmobile.
Okay, right.
You know,
Yes,
that's right in its wheelhouse.
That's what I'm like trying to figure out where does this look familiar? Why does this look familiar?
Curves on there like that. So this vehicle though was the flagship vehicle for the tire, that neothane Goodyear tire.
Okay.
And when we bought the car and wanted to restore it, we reached out to Goodyear and we worked out a partnership where they produced the tire. We ended up taking the vehicle to Geneva, Switzerland on behalf of Goodyear.
Okay.
And now it's appearing at the Kelsey booth, and Kelsey is the supplier of Goodyear tires from 1920 through the mid 80s.
Okay.
So that's why it's here at SEMA, and
Nice.
it's kind of like its first appearance at a big show in the United States.
Okay.
In the last 50 years.
Very nice. And your name?
Robert Olson. I'm
Robert?
the director of Klairmont Kollections Car Museum in Chicago.
Okay, great. Good to meet you. I'm Lee Vermont. I'm with PazMag. Let's take a quick walkthrough before the show. So yeah, this definitely is eye-catching for sure.
It definitely is.
I'm trying to just think of the applications that are
well, if you want to talk, here's a Goodyear engineer. Right
okay.
Here. He's
Don't
undercover.
don't mind the t-shirt.
Right. How's it going?
All right.
And your name?
Keith Buckley,
Keith Buckley. Good to meet you, Lee Vermont.
customer engineer with Goodyear.
Okay.
And, one of the reasons that we rejuvenated this is because from 62 to 68, it was used as a technology demonstrator.
Okay.
I don't know if Bob mentioned the fact that you can drive it with or without the steering column because it's got joystick control.
Okay.
Push forward on that lever to go, pull back to stop, left, right.
Okay.
Radar braking. It was since '54. It had a car phone and it's got a video display on the dash. So Goodyear is big into autonomous vehicle applications.
Okay.
And one of the phases of autonomous cars was actually robotic cars, remote control.
Right.
This one was controlled by a Zenith Space Command remote control system.
Okay.
Since about '58.
Wow.
So the idea of rejuvenating the illuminated tires was, how do you know what an autonomous vehicle is going to do in traffic?
Right.
So if they're red, he's slowing down. If they're green, he's accelerating. If they're yellow, he's coasting. I don't know why I called it autonomous vehicle E, but at any rate, you can flash them to indicate a turn. You can change the intensity to say I'm accelerating faster or braking harder.
Right.
So it's just meant to be an idea incubator for future products.
Mind is blown. Okay, so you can control what happens, or that can be automatically controlled depending on what operations you're doing.
Correct.
Got it. Okay, sweet. I like it. I am.
It's got a lot of bling.
Yes. most definitely. Yeah. So you can't purchase this right now.
Correct.
It's just for show and future application.
It's to get you thinking about
incubation
what other
for thinking.
functions your tires can perform.
Right. Okay. Very well done. All right. I appreciate the time. Thank you very much.
No problem.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good one. Yep. Yep.
What a pain in the ass they are, aren't they? You know what? Just throw me out.
No, this is great.
I'm good to go.
So if you see here, George Barris wrote a letter to the owner before he had passed away, the previous owner. And in the car, it's pretty cool. Just like the Batmobile is my #1 TV car.
Yeah.
So the Golden Sahara is still the #1 custom car. It's pretty strong for George Barris, who's the king of customizers.
Right.
To put that out. It's pretty good.
Very nice.
take that away.
Oh yeah, that's where the bouncer. Yeah.
This one coming in out of the bush.
But that's why you need to go up and to the left here to get it from here. Yeah.